Welcome to another episode of Ready Vamonos. This time around, we're going to be making some Bran Muffins.
Gluten-free.
Exactly. So, let's get with it. Right, we're going to be starting with 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. So there goes 1. 2. We're going to be melting this with a little bit of honey. Original recipe calls for maple syrup, but you can always use honey. And that's 1/3 of a cup. This will go in the microwave for 30 seconds, 20 seconds. Just keep an eye on it. Alright, and it should look something like that. You can use a fork to whisk it because the honey needs to incorporate with the coconut oil. You can just set that to the side, and let's start with our dry ingredients. For this, we're going to need 1 cup of oat bran. So, oat bran is just basically another term for bran flakes. And we're just gonna give it a little blend and make our own oat bran. Just like that, and thankfully for our little ninja professional here, you get oat bran. 1 cup of oat bran. And if you get these little chunks, that's just fine. You can just crack them like that. And then it's 3/4 of a cup of almond flour. And then 1/4 of a cup of flax seeds. And flax seeds come in various ways, but this is already milled. And then, so that's all of our dry ingredients. And that should be it for our dry ingredients. Here's a trick. When you have all the dry ingredients, you want to make a little hole in the middle to put in all your wet ingredients. So let's just give this a little, and then we make a little hole in the middle. That's where we're gonna crack our 2 eggs. There's 1. There's 2. Then our coconut oil and honey. Let's give it a whisk. I'll just throw it all in there. Use the same fork to just kind of like whisk the egg in there before you incorporate it to everything. We're gonna need a teaspoon of cinnamon. Goes right in there. The original recipe doesn't call for almond milk, but I have noticed that it gets pretty lumpy. So all you want to do is just kind of eyeball some almond milk until you get that batter consistency. You're gonna start to smell that delicious cinnamony bran muffin smells. A lot of people make bran muffins with raisins. I'm not a fan of raisins. And the one that I use is walnuts because I love nuts. You can use any type of nut. You can use almonds, but I like walnuts and it's very festive. So just want to sprinkle in some walnuts. Make sure you get the chopped version so you don't have to chop them. So now you can see you have kind of like a cake batter, but you can still see a little bit of the dry ingredients. Really want to make sure everything's wet. So I'm just going to keep adding a little bit more of almond milk. You don't want your batter to be runny. You just want it to be wet. Enough that you can mold it and incorporate it. How do you like your bran muffins? Put your comment in the description below. Alright, Alright, we want to use a little non-stick coating on these before they go in the oven. So we have olive oil, so that's what we're going to use. Just want to get in there, make sure that these don't stick. And then you have your batter and start filling in the holes. I'll usually start with one to make sure all of them have at least one. Then I go back and fill them in. So then I just go around, make sure they all have kind of equal amounts of batter. And you want to press down because you want an even round oat bran. All right. So now that it's pretty even, as you can see, now that it's pretty even, we want to go in with the blueberries. This will give you an equal amount of blueberries per muffin. So start with 4. You want to squeeze them down, not all the way, just enough. 4. They don't look pretty now, but they'll look pretty good once they're cooked. So you want to make sure you're cooking these at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. So let's pop them in. Bottom rack, just like so, and then we'll leave them in there. Make sure you set a timer. Alright, the timer has gone off, and all you need is a little kebab stick or a toothpick. I have a kebab stick, and the trick for this is you stick it in there, and if it comes out clean, means you're good to go. Don't stick it on the blueberry, stick it on the bread side. And it's clean. Do one more, just for double check. That means it's done. Turn that off. Grab a trusted glove. And look how they've risen. There you go. And they're nice and fluffy to the touch. Just gonna let these cool. All right, finally, we get to decorate our tree. So, wish us luck.
Now that we've completed our tree, now we can enjoy our Bran Muffins.
Okay.
Delicious. Delicioso.